Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Chodash. Forgive me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wabrakatham unto the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000, on down to the men, women, and children that do believe. This is the Brother Gabar, and this is going to be over the woman that touched Yahweh Shai's garment, all right, and the spirituality of that. So Lord's will, this is edifying. We're going to dive straight into it. Luke chapter 8, and we're going to start at verse 43, okay? This is, it says, and a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any. Okay, and we know Yahweh Shai is the ultimate physician. Okay, and in this case, right, this woman, she had this issue of blood for many, many years, man. 12 years is a long time. And nothing was working. She went to plenty doctors. You know, they probably was like, take these herbs, you know, do this, do that, you know. Okay, and nothing was working, you know. And the Lord had this all set up for a purpose, because it was written for our learning. All right. So, verse 44, it says, came behind him, Slakia, let me read up. It says, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment. All right. So it's kind of jumping. All right. So let me go back. I'm going to just read verse 43 on down. It says, and a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which has spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him, and this him is Yahweh Shai, and touched the border of his garment. Now I want to pause there, okay? And that's the spirituality that I want to harp upon in this lesson, that she touched the border of his garment, all right? And we know, as Hebrew Israelites, on the border of our garments will be fringes, okay? And you read that in Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. All right, and we can grab it right quick. Numbers 15 and 38, it says, speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringes the borders a ribbon of blue. All right. And then it says the purpose. It says, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring, right? That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your power. I am Yahweh, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your power. I am Yahweh, your power. Okay, so that's how we got the fringes, and that's why. And it's spiritual because she touched the border of his garment. All right, she touched the fringes, all right, and the border of his garment of Yahweh Shai. All right, and that act, you know, says a lot in the spirit, you know, because you're not gonna get healed if you don't have that faith, right? And we know that that faith also has works attached to them, because the commandments alone is not going to deliver you. We cannot keep the commandments perfectly, not in these bodies. That's why we're about to get that new covenant with the new bodies, okay? But when she actually reached out and touched, right? When she touched that border, okay? What happened? Now let's read on, and then we'll jump into a few more scriptures. It says, came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood stanched. Okay, so it stopped. She got healed. Okay, and we're going to read on, but I want to go into this word touch on Google. It says, this word touch, it says handle in order to manipulate, alter, or otherwise affect, especially in an adverse way. All right. Now, also it says make use of, and then this word make use of, the similar word, it says use for a purpose. And beside that, it says another similar word, put to use or use. Okay, so you have to use what Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai has given us as Israelites, which is the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, so that healing, okay, so that miracle can happen. Because she was not going to get that miracle done without faith. But faith has works, as it says. Let's grab that. In James chapter 2 and verse 14. I'm going to start at verse 14. So James 2 and 14, it says, what doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? Right. So, yeah, people say they believe, but you actually have to have the works. And this woman touching that garment is symbolic in the spirit, okay? And that's what I'm telling you, right? That you have to have those works to match it. And we're going to grab another precept to this, okay? But it doesn't matter if you say you believe in all this, right? Or I'm an Israelite. You might know you're an Israelite, whatever, but you have no real works to back it up. You know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not multiplying the talents that the Lord gave you. Okay, you're not maintaining no type of integrity, no type of fear and reverence towards Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai. All right, that those fringes in the border of blue is to so that we know to keep the Lord's commandments and not our own. Our own is sinful and wicked. So when we let go of our own way and put to use the Lord's way, then we get that healing. Then we get that connection back. You see? It says, James chapter 2 and verse 14 again, what doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto him, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Exactly. So this is an analogy, you know. It reads on, verse 17, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Okay. Verse 18, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by Slakia, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. But thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. All right, and we can stop there. Okay, so you have to have faith to back up. Okay, Slakia, you have to have works to back up your faith, man. And when that woman grabbed, okay, Yahweh Shai's garment, the border of his garment, you know, she had so much faith, all right, that ultimately the actual miracle that she was looking for to happen, happened. But that miracle is not going to happen if you don't have fear, okay? Because ultimately she was looking for mercy to be healed of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, right? Let's grab that in Luke chapter 1 and verse 50. It says, and his mercy is on them that fear him from generation to generation, okay? So you got to fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai to receive mercy. You're not just going to get mercy if you just doing whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you just being the biggest nigga, YOLO spirit, whatever. You're not going to receive no mercy in that type of spirit. We have to amend our ways so that Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai can accept us back. Okay, so that Yahweh can accept us back through Yahweh Shai. And that is the only way. It ain't going to be no other way. That's how the miracle's going to happen. That's how the healing's going to come. By you fearing Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai. Because then you're going to have that faith and confidence to lay hold on that garment, to lay hold on Yahweh Shai's garment and actually, you know, receive that miracle. It cannot happen unless you have the faith. And the faith is not going to be there unless you have the fear, because the fear is the roots to that plant of wisdom where faith cometh. Okay. and the nutrients is not going to be taken up to have that faith grow. All right. If you're not fearing Yahweh Shema Shah, because those are the roots of that plant. The roots of wisdom is to fear. Okay. Now, as I said in the definition of the word touch, okay, it says come into or be in contact with. Exactly. You got to come into the fear of Yahweh Shema Shah. You got to step into it and you got to put it to use. Then you're going to get that faith, okay, to move mountains. But let's grab this. All right. Let me see where I got it at. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 58, proving, okay, that without that great faith, no great miracle is going to happen. But where great faith is, that's where matter of fact, I grabbed this first. Where great faith is, that's where great fear is. We can say it like that. I might even title it that. We'll see. All right. This is Matthew chapter 14 and verse 26. It says, in the fear, you see? You see where that word touch, all right, the definition was come into, and that's you going into the fear, right? Okay. It says, Matthew 14:26, in the fear of Yahweh. You see how you catch that? You got to touch this fear, and you got to put it on and put it to use. It says, in the fear of Yahweh is strong confidence. That word strong on Google goes back to powerful. Okay, that word confidence goes back to trust, belief, faith. You see? So in the fear of Yahweh is powerful faith. What is that faith for? To perform miracles, for your prayers to be answered, for your requests to be given unto you. Ask and ye shall receive, right? It says, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Okay? In verse 27, the fear of Yahweh is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death. What is the snares of death? All right. That wicked way of sin, because the sting of sin is death. Okay. So death is going to come by way of sin, by you not fearing. So when you fear, you have that fountain of life, you see? And when you fear more, you get more of it. But you got to be in the fear, though. You got to touch his garment. You got to be there. You know, it's all symbolic. It all goes together. So this is a spiritual lesson. Now I want to go to Matthew 13 and 58. And you can read up some, but I'm just going to get straight to the point right now. It says, and he did not many mighty works. Remember, Proverbs chapter 14 and 26. If you want some mighty works, which is powerful faith, mighty miracles, right? If you want that, you got to have what? You got to have a lot of faith, which stems back in the same precepts of that Proverbs 14:26. It stems back to what? Mighty fear, because they go hand in hand. Faith without works is dead, remember? It says, and he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. Exactly. So what does that mean? That means, Salakia, okay? That means that you got to have a level of fear in this thing for Yahweh Shema Shah to deal with you on that level that you want of miracles happening. You know, your prayers getting answered on a higher level. You see? Let's read it again. And this is Yahweh Shah when he came to a certain city, okay? Because remember, Yahweh Shah was performing a lot of miracles, so much so that they couldn't be contained in all the books of the world, okay? So it says, Matthew 13:58, and he did not many mighty, Slakia, and he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. So that shows you that the belief is the access unto those things. But if you want mighty works, it's going to take mighty faith, which is going to take mighty fear. Okay? Now let's go back. to Luke chapter 8 and let's get verse 44 and read down. All right. It says, all right, and I'll read up some to catch the point. It says in verse 43, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood stanched. And Yahushua said, who touched me? When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, Master, the multitude throng thee and press thee, and thou sayest, Slakia, and sayest thou, who touched me? And Yahushua said, somebody had touched me, for I perceive that virtue is going out of me. Yeah, that power, that healing power. Okay. Verse 47, and when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling and falling down before him. Yeah, so she had fear. She had fear to go along with that faith to touch his garment and be healed. Okay? Just like we read earlier, that the devils believe and tremble, so they fear. Well, we need to fear also. And she was trembling. She had fear. Okay? It says, she came trembling and falling down before him. She declared unto him before all the people that what cause she had touched him, and how she was healed immediately. And he said unto her, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace. So your faith is going to take you to that place that you want to, but you're not going to get there without fear and trembling of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is you departing from evil. That's how you even going to receive the mercy in the first place, because we need mercy, man. We need mercy. Okay? And this is my last precept. I ended off with this. Sirach 1 and 21. It says, the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. So what's going to be replaced with wrath? Okay? The wrath is going to be turned away from you. And what are you going to receive instead? That fountain of life, that healing, that good medicine, remission of sins. Okay? But it's all going to start at the roots. A lot of people, they want all this faith and all this, because, the foundation of a thing, of that plant is hidden in the ground. You got to maintain your integrity. You're not going to be on camera all the time or around people all the time. We all going to go through the hour of temptation. Okay? We're all going to go through our own walk in this thing. Okay? So, where it is present, it turns away wrath. So we need to be present with the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. It needs to be present with us. It needs to be in us. We need to put it to use. We need to come into it. We need to touch it. Okay? And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Give me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Until next time, Kamar Shalom.